Jay Sano without intro music. Jay Sano with intro music. Intro music remix. Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19. Jay Sano 19. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is Jeff again, coming to you from the Mindcrack server, and it just turned daytime. Yeah, these guys are still burning, still dying. They're dead. I'm gonna get rid of this guy too, though. Just I hit him and then I turned around to go deal with something else that was really stupid. But basically, I want to continue on today. I've got more snow, and I just used my own little snow golem that I had to get this snow. And yes, I know the doc has his snow, golem making or automated snow machine and all that stuff, and it works really well. But I didn't see the need to go all the way over there. Honestly, it's really not difficult to get snow. The nice thing about what he has is that you can literally stand there and click or hold a button down and make it so that you can completely just get snow forever. Whereas mine, I have to sit there and actually hold my own button down and keep changing shovels and things like that. But I mean, one shovel yields like a stack or stack and a half of snow, so it's really not that big of a deal. I think the most time-consuming part is having to get the snowballs and then put them together into a snow block. Oh, there's a guy right there I need to watch out for. I'm just kind of replacing a lot of this stuff. I want to get the front of this mountain looking nice. I forgot that right here is where I started doing those like stair-stepped snow that I still might end up having to do some of. I really don't know. It's going to be really hard to convert this entire mountain. Ouch. What an interesting way down here. I'm stuck. There we go. To convert this entire mountain to snow, it'll be a little bit more daunting than I had once thought it was, because you can get certain layers of it down. Other layers, I don't know, it looks a lot different than I anticipated it looking when I had first started this project. I think it's worth doing, for sure, for my ski hill here, but it's going to be, like I said, just a little bit more daunting than I thought, just to make it look right with, random dirt patches in some places and not having it in other places. And I mean, that's by design, because you'd want some random dirt patches in the middle of your ski hill. You don't want that at all. How's that? I stand corrected. You don't want any dirt patches, but most areas have some random dirt patches. Oh, I made it down to my farm. So I'm getting some progress done on this. Coming straight on down to here. I don't know if I should continue it on this direction farther, if I should tidy up this side. I just don't know what to do. Maybe I'll start over here where the skeleton is. Gives me a reason to go attack him anyways. Who for some reason did not attack back, which is weird. But it gives me a chance to get in here. This is like the cliff drop off. I think this would look kind of cool. So I went to Taco Bell for lunch the other day, and I gotta tell you, I have not gone to Taco Bell in a very long time. Oh, I gotta do this whole thing, right? Yeah. I have not gone to Taco Bell in a very long time. It used to be like a staple food when I was in high school and college. All my friends and I, we thought it tasted so good. We always would crave it. My buddy lived real close to a Taco Bell, so we would go over there and get Taco Bell and go back to his house and like play video games and things like that, like all the time. We all loved Taco Bell. I don't know if it's because my palate has expanded since that time frame. Is it because maybe Taco Bell's food isn't good anymore? Like they've changed the way they're doing stuff and they're making worse food than they did previously, or if I just had a really, really, really bad taste back in the day, because I gotta tell you, it was subpar to mediocre at best is what this Taco Bell was. And I got like the Fritos, Doritos, Los Nachos thingy madoo. That's a nacho cheese Dorito stuffed or tortilla shell. Man, I cannot speak today. It was like the nacho cheese one, the Doritos one that I thought was going to be like awesome because I love Doritos. Who doesn't love Doritos? What better concept than to mix it together with, tacos and Taco Bell and deliciousness? Sounds awesome. And they're just so disappointingly bad. And I don't know what your guys' opinion is on Taco Bell in this day and age. I want to say that it's actually gotten worse only because of the fact that I don't want to be sitting here and be like, yeah, I used to like this really crappy food that I now am smarter than and realize how bad it is. I'd rather be able to sit there and say that, no, they've gotten crappy, and therefore I don't like it anymore. But I'm not really sure. I don't eat nearly as much fast food as I used to. I worked at McDonald's for, 9 years of my life, so I spent a lot of time eating fast food because that was the meal that I was given. Like when you're working, you get to eat for free, which is one of the great things about fast food restaurants. So when you're single, or not single, when you're broke, I guess if you're single too, it doesn't really matter if you're single or married, but when you're broke, if you get a job at a fast food restaurant and you work a lot, you don't spend nearly as much money on food as you otherwise would because you get it for free, which I think is a great perk of it. But the thing is, it's McDonald's, and whereas fast food is not the healthiest food for you. I did used to just always eat garbage food when I was at McDonald's, but I expanded myself to realize that I couldn't, sustain any type of healthy living if all I was doing was eating the worst stuff. So I started eating like the salads and things that were healthier for you in order to make sure that I didn't gain 1,000,000 pounds. Even though I lose a lot of weight when I work at fast food, I think it's crazy, but most people go there and they gain like tons of weight because they're eating so much food. And I was the complete opposite. I was like on my feet running around so much that it was, oh, that's my entrance. That I was running around so much that I was lost a significant amount of weight when I was working there. Like I said, not the case for most people working in the fast food industry. But I don't eat fast food nearly as much as I used to in general. And when I do, I usually am just stopping by some place that has like a dollar menu. There is a Checkers right by my house here. And when we're hungry and don't have much food at the house, we definitely will just walk down the street to the Checkers and grab something. I'd say, once, maybe twice a month. So still not even often, but probably more than I still should. So I don't know how much fast food has changed throughout the years because I haven't really eaten it like I used to. I mean, I used to constantly, since I was working and going to school full time, I used to grab like lots of stop and get dollar menu things from Wendy's, from McDonald's, from, whatever on my way like to and from classes. It used to be a pretty common thing that I would do out of necessity, as well as because I enjoyed it. Like I love Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers. I think are delicious, but who knows? Maybe they're garbage now as well because it's fast food has changed. But like I said, I think my palate's just different. I don't know. I'm like rambling on about fast food and whether I'm an idiot for not liking Taco Bell anymore or not. And I'm pretty sure the answer to that is probably that people shouldn't like Taco Bell because it's really like low grade. From what I understand, from in my business in fast food, they used to talk about the ratings of different restaurants, and maybe, who knows, maybe this is completely wrong, but Taco Bell was very well known as the lower quality fast food restaurants. I remember it was kind of weird. Then they went through in Michigan and they made it a requirement. When I started working at McDonald's, you didn't have to wear gloves when you were handling food. You just had to clean your hands. That was a standard. It didn't come until about 2 years into me working there that the health department came and regulated that you would have to wear gloves while dealing with food. And it was kind of weird because they didn't regulate it instantly as in like a requirement. There was some special achievement, not achievement, yes, some special achievement in Minecraft you would earn. No, there was some special, I don't know if it was a, you know, the rating like increased by something, or if you were considered just certified in a different way. I don't remember exactly what it was because it was really weird, but you didn't have to start wearing gloves when they first came out with that. You just didn't get this special like certification or whatever it was, and the recognition that you were sanitary. And Taco Bell, for some odd reason, decided that they did not want to conform until it became actually a requirement, like 2 or 3 years after the fact. And who knows, maybe they still don't truly reform, but I am pretty positive at this point that it is a actual requirement that you legally have to be, you know, considered a safe working environment in those conditions. I could be wrong though, because it's funny. People go to fast food restaurants and they look around and they see all these people not wearing gloves and they get extremely disgusted. But then if you go to any like high-end restaurants, notice none of those people wear gloves. Executive chef, I can't say none of them, but executive chefs don't wear gloves most of the time. They're using their bare hands for most of this stuff. I think it's kind of a very strange double standard in the way that it works, because as long as you're being sanitary and cleaning your hands, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I wear gloves every day at work now, but that's not because I'm handling people's food. It's because I am trying to protect myself and my patients from, you know, bad diseases that I could be transmitting to them, like from another patient, or that they could be transmitting to me because they have, like, you know, some type of precautionary thing. You know, but it's a whole different reason to wear gloves. So I find it a really funny double standard. I just actually planted a lot of things incorrectly. I need much less carrots than I want potatoes, though. So let me just do 1 row of carrots. Carrots are kind of useless until you're like dealing with horses, which I don't even have a horse. So I'm just going to plant a lot of potatoes and wheat, and then throw some carrots just on this 1 row over here. I do need to get this tilled properly again. And I probably should, like, I'm going to leave this looking like a mess just because I don't feel like going to get another axe to finish cutting it. I guess I can just cut these last couple pieces with my hand just to even this out and make it a full tree again. But yeah, I do find it kind of a funny double standard in that case, because I think people would more look at an executive chef who did wear gloves and kind of be like, that's weird. Do they not trust themselves or something like that? I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that. I do find it funny, though, that you are allowed to wear, because at McDonald's, we didn't ever wear the powdered gloves. They specifically got the, you know, the latex-free, non-powdered gloves and things like that, because you didn't want the powder getting into your food. But it's completely acceptable, and I've worked in restaurants that do it before, that they use the ones with the powder in them because they feel they're easier to, like, for the employees to put on. And I'm like, but that's not like food edible powder. It's like baby powder thrown in there to make sure that you can, you know, put the glove on easily. I don't know. I think that's kind of strange in itself. But either way, that's not gravel like I thought it was, but that is fine. Well, I guess I've hit night again. There are people on the server. I still have not slept on this server. I don't know why. I haven't slept. I figure every time I die, I want it to respawn me in the main village, which I could easily still sleep and destroy my bed and do that if I wanted to do that, because I have been on a few times when it was night and I was by myself and I was just like, meh, I don't need to sleep. I haven't done it yet. Why start now? But I think I'm going to end this episode here, just having made a little bit of progress, and talk to you guys about some fast food craziness. So anyways, thanks guys. I'll see you next time.